Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today I'm going to tell you the number one fragrance for each levels of formality. So this video will be in two-sided. First, I'm going to say every level of formality that there is. And at the other side, at the same time, I'm going to say what is the best fragrance to go with those level of formality from sportwear to formal wear or white tie. So for sport wear, which is basically shorts, a t-shirt, maybe sweater, or stuff that wear to go running outside, to go to the gym, stuff like that. And since it's things you're gonna wear to go to the gym and stuff like that, it's also a scent that will be good to go to the gym and stuff like that. And the number one fragrance, in my opinion, might last a bit long for that kind of stuff, like going to the gym. That's usually going to be half an hour to an hour, but the scent is amazing for gym scent, and it's sadly discontinued. It's Polo Sport Extreme, or Polo Extreme Sport, I should say. This fragrance is great. There's elemi, there's pepper. When you smell it, just gives you energy and want to run for marathon, even if it's the first time you run in your life. It's really a great sports scent. It's not in the usual sports scent that's just a little soapy and stuff like that. It's really woody, resinous, spicy, and will be a good scent to wear wearing sport clothes. Next level of formality is casual. Casual is, jeans, t-shirt, sneakers, that kind of clothes that you're just taking it easy for the day. I think I should have put some lower than sport, like pajamas and things like that. I'm not gonna go that far in the video, but for casual wear or street wear, so the number one fragrance for this level of formality is Club de Nuit Intense Man. And if you don't like Club de Nuit Intense Man, it's okay. Number one fragrance in this case is Mont Blanc Explorer. And if you're the guy that say that Aventus is the best and those two are really bad, then it's Aventus, because basically it goes in the same family of scent, and whatever one you're putting goes well there. But for me, it's gonna be Club de Nuit Intense Man, because I like this one, and I think it goes well with something casual. It would be good with modern level of formality, but it's something nice that smells good, that people like, that's just great. Could have been Sauvage, could have been Bleu de Chanel also. Those scents really are for people that wear that level of formality. But I would say that Club de Nuit Intense Man, it's a little bit better, a little bit more interesting than Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel, but it's a matter of opinion. But still, it's my number one fragrance for casual wear. Next level of formality is smart casual. And smart casual, if you don't know what it is, it's normal because it's one of the less known name for dress code or level of formality. But basically what it is someone that would wear just a shirt and jeans, or maybe a shirt and a tie with some sweater, but no jacket, not necessarily a tie. It's not quite business casual, but it's not regular casual neither. It's straight in the middle. And what I would see as really the best perfume for that level of formality, there's three perfume that will come to my mind, and they are kind of in the same family, in the same area. They're different, but they're still like citrus and sandalwood scent. And the one I would put on top is Habit Rouge by Guerlain. The two others are La Ligue pour Homme and Versace Blue Jeans, but Habit Rouge by Guerlain, it's a nice citrus smell. It's a bit sweet, and it turns more into a sandalwood scent to finish into a benzoin scent. It's really nice, really elegant, really sweet, really refined, but it's not too formal of a scent. That could be seen as more formal, but still something that can be seen as more casual, a little bit like what that level of formality is. It's something that people can see as a bit formal if you're in a place where everyone is dressed casual, or it's a level of formality that can be seen as casual if you're in a place where everyone is dressed formally. Next level of formality is business casual, as you could imagine with my comparison of smart casual with business casual. And basically what I'm wearing is business casual. In case you haven't noticed, I'm not wearing actually a suit. I'm wearing clothing with like a blazer with pants that are not fitting together, which is basically what business casual is. Tie is still something optional in business casual, but the shirt is not, and the jacket is not neither. Now for a business casual, there's still the word business. So I think a business scent would make sense, but not something too formal and too powerful, too bold. It could be something a bit more classic, more elegant, more refined, because it still let you bring your personality. Because also business casual is the highest level of formality that you're still allowed to bring your personality a lot in your clothing. The more you go up, the less you have room for your personality, and the more it will also show up in the perfume. So this one is a bit harder than the other, and I would say that the best fragrance to go with business casual is Bois Mystérieux by Guerlain. And this fragrance really is great. It really shows some refinement, and it's extremely different from what people are used to. And this note of myrrh is extremely intense in the fragrance. It's really what the whole thing revolved around. It's great scent, look elegant, but still look interesting and intriguing. Now, next level of formality is business attire, and it's basically wearing a suit with a shirt that will usually be blue, like the one I'm wearing, but not this style because it's a Oxford shirt. It's casual shirt, but some light blue shirt, white shirt with a tie, with an actual suit. And at this time is where we're getting into something a bit more formal, where you have a less room to experiment, though you still have enough room. We're not yet in black tie and white tie. So what I think will be the best fragrance for that level of formality is Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. This fragrance really is nice. It's really sweet tobacco fragrance. I think every tobacco fragrance will be amazing with a business attire level of formality. It doesn't have to be specifically Tobacco Vanille, but I'm gonna go with Tobacco Vanille because it's really great. It's a really nice scent that will go well with a suit. Next level of formality, which is the highest level of formality in all the informal subcategory or category of formality, is cocktail attire. And cocktail attire is extremely rare. It's even more rare than smart casual, because people want to look professional and they're gonna dress business casual, but cocktail attire, it's really old school level of formality, but still sometime it might happen that you have that level of formality. What a cocktail attire is, actually, it's really simple. Cocktail attire would have a white shirt. I would say nowadays a light blue shirt would be good. Also, you need absolutely a tie, and you're gonna have a dark suit. Could be a dark blue, could be charcoal gray, but something dark, and you're gonna have black shoes. If you're having gray shoes, if you're having a light gray suit, brown shoes, whatever, it's not cocktail attire. It's really a really high level of formality. It's something that's just a step under black tie and all that level of formality, or a tuxedo. And what I think will be the best fragrance for this is Armani Code by Giorgio Armani. And this fragrance, there's leather, there's tobacco in it. It's really great, really nice smelling fragrance. And it's also, I think I've said it in many videos now, it's the only fragrance that was specifically made to be worn with a suit. And the shape of the bottle is supposed to represent the suit by Armani. I don't think it really looks like a suit, but it's supposed to represent a suit. And it was made to be worn with their suit. And I don't think you need to wear Armani suit to go in a cocktail attire level of formality event, but still I think it will be a really great fragrance for that level of formality. Now, next level of formality is semi-formal. And semi-formal There's a couple of different variation, and formal and semi-formal, basically it's their old style of clothing. They are based on older rules. And I'm gonna explain myself with this, is that those level of formality had evening wear and morning wear. And because it was in a period of time where you couldn't wear like that, no one that wouldn't be crazy would wear the same clothes in the day that in the evening. It was that kind of era. So it will be hard to say which fragrance is the best, because there will be really two category of formality that are exactly the same thing, but they're not the same. I like at the same level, but not the same thing. Nowadays, there's no morning version of semi-formal. There's just the evening, which is a tuxedo. And with a tuxedo, I already made a list of what would be great fragrance to wear with a tuxedo. One fragrance I think would be really good to wear with a tuxedo is Vintage by John Varvatos. And it's great fragrance, great for evening. I would say anything that's an evening fragrance would be great with a tuxedo. Something that's not crazy like a clubbing fragrance, but something nice and formal. Fragrance really does a good job. I would maybe go again with Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille in reality, but I already said it for another level of formality. That's why I'm gonna go with this. But I think pretty much anything that's elegant and an evening scent will do a great job. Now the other like day or morning wear of the semi-formal level of formality is a stroller suit. I think it's called also a city suit or something like that in other part of the world. Basically, no one ever wear this, and you'll never see that level of formality anywhere. But still, because I want to be complete with my video, I'm gonna put Aramis 900 as the best fragrance to wear with that level of formality. It's nice, it's a bit bold, but it's really bright. It's a really nice, bright fragrance, and that's really classic, that go well with that level of formality. Biggest or highest level of formality, which is named also formal, has the same pattern of morning wear and evening wear. Now, both of them, it's something that you're most likely not gonna go to those events. Usually they're rulers of country and really high official of different country that will go to those kind of event. It's not something that will happen usually, but still I'm gonna go with what I think would be good fragrance to wear. I think that level of formality would be actually good not to wear a fragrance, because the goal of the formal attire is to not stand out. Everyone is dressed the same. In semi-formal and formal, it's really easy. There's a lot of rules and you just have to follow them, and that's how you're gonna dress. And this is why you have not a lot of place for creativity in those level of formality, especially with white tie. You know, if you're gonna wear white tie, usually you're gonna meet someone like rulers of other countries, so you're not gonna wear Eros Flame or something like that with the kind of attire. So the evening version of formal wear is what is called white tie. Black tie or tuxedo with semi-formal and white tie is the formal one. And what I would think would be really good in a white tie attire would be Houbigant Fougère Royale. And why I would say this one is that, first of all, it smells really great. And it's a classic scent. It's still modern, but it's a classic scent. It was made more than 100 years ago. Fougère type of fragrance is called Fougère because of Fougère Royale. So it's really a classic, and it goes well with the fact that white tie it's really a classic attire. So they will go well together. I would say anything that's really soft, really subtle would do a good job, though this one is not soft and subtle, but that's another thing. But I think it will be great with white tie. And the day version of white tie, it's called morning dress. And morning dress basically is really similar to white tie, how you're gonna be dressed. And what I think will be a great perfume for that is the Parma Colonia Essenza. I would say maybe the normal Colonia, because the same reason. It's a really classic fragrance, especially Colonia Essenza, that I haven't tried the original Colonia, but it's really natural, it's really nice, it's really uplifting. It's a great fragrance to wear with something elegant, and with a morning dress, it will be really good fragrance to wear. So hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, we'll like and share if there's some obscure dress code or some dress code that I said today that you want me to do a video specifically on those dress code and what to wear with them. Write it in the comment. Also, if you disagree with my list today, write it in the comment too. So thanks for watching and see you soon.